No pressure, no pressure. No pressure making this review. I'm sure the boys making this album, you know, they weren't sweating it, so you shouldn't be sweating this review. Yeah, let's get into it. Hey, what's up, everyone? It's your boy, Matt Diazable, coming at you with a new music review. Thanks for coming on by. Today, I am checking out a band called No Pressure with their debut self-titled album. Yeah. If you're into pop punk and hardcore, you probably already know this band, but if you don't know, No Pressure is a pop punk band started by the frontman of The Story So Far. I think his name is Parker Cannon. And this band started in like 2020 with like different members from the pop punk scene, hardcore scene. The drummer is in the band of Regulate. The guitarist is in the band Light Years. And so I think this whole project was just like a side project for a lot of these members because they're in like either like more, I would say, hardcore or more like sad style, like pop punk. This just seems like an outlet for them in a creative aspect of creating songs that, you know, they can't play in their normal band. So, you know, they play them here. So just a fun little side project that, you know, the guys are just having fun with it. And I think if you take it at that face value, that it's just a fun record, a fun band, you might be able to enjoy this record. Now, are they trying to reinvent things here with the pop punk scene and the pop punk sound? No, not really. But this is just like music for like when you're cruising down the street and you got the top down and you just want to blast out some good, fun music. This is the soundtrack to that. They've done a really good job of just creating a really good pop punk album that just, you know, if you want some fun, lighthearted, good tunes that, you know, you don't have to like think too much on, yeah, you're going to enjoy this. But if you want something a little bit more deeper in terms of like sound and like lyricism, yeah, maybe this isn't it. But like if you're just in for a good time, this is the album for you for sure. Most of the songs on this album are just, you know, high energy, easy to digest pop punk sounds that have really tight and fast punk drumming, some really good groovy bass lines, some nice tight riffing, and clear vocals that just make you want to sing along and just have a good time, like you're hanging out with friends in like the backyard of your friend's house and just having a nice house party, you know, not taking things too seriously. And I think a good example of that is on the opening track, Lock It Up. It's everything you want in a simple pop punk song right off the get-go. So here's that song. You just fall into always thinking of your well strong, always thinking out of time. Why I've been dreading this for so long. How can I stay here? Good feels all around. And what I really like about this band is the riffs. They have a very light and breezy feel to it. And, you know, a good way to describe it is like that one friend you have that always keeps any situation very light and fun and can just keep the energy going. I think that's a good description of the guitars on this album. And at times on this record, you know, they kind of give me like Blink-182 energy, that really, really good, refined, and just fresh and lighthearted pop punk sound. Like on the song Both Sides, it has a really good breezy feel to it. And as you listen to it, it just feels like, yo, this is like a summer soundtrack that you're going to be listening to while you are skating and learning how to skate and hang out with your friends. It's got good vibes to it. So here's a clip of Both Sides. I can't see you anymore. It's just something I ignore. There's never time when you can't turn me on. I swear that you stay on my mind. Tell me you're not getting some Blink vibes there. For the most part, simple usually works pretty well. You know, simple is best. But at a few times on this album, the guitars and the drums feel a little bit too familiar, like they're being recycled over and over from the pop punk playbook. Like tracks Too Far and Hand in Hand have a very strong pop punk vibe to it for sure. But just listening to them, it feels very like deja vu / like I've heard these songs from some other place. So, you know, it's not too, I want to say original, but like I said, they're not trying to elevate the genre here. They're just trying to have fun with it. So I want to play a clip of Hand to Hand so you get a sense of just, you know, that sense of familiarity with this song. I
go. It's not right. That's it.
Something about this song just feels like I've heard it before somewhere. Regardless of all that, at the end of the day, No Pressure came out here to just make a really simple pop punk album that, you know, is different from their other bands, and they just want to have fun with it. I think just take it at that face value. There's nothing more, nothing less. They're just having a lot of fun here. It's easy to play and it's easy to enjoy as long as you're not thinking too hard on it. So I would say with this album from No Pressure, their self-titled album, I see why a lot of people like it. It's enjoyable. I would give it a nice and decent 7.5 out of 10. No Pressure, no problem. Links down below. Tell me what you think about this album. Tell me what you think about pop punk. And like always, guys, I will see you in the pit.
Been thinking good things about you.